Hey guys, this is Angela Copeland. I often get a lot of questions about how things on LinkedIn work, so I wanted to share some new functionality with you that LinkedIn recently emailed me about. It's called Ask for a Referral, and if you apply for jobs on LinkedIn, you really want to know about this. Essentially, it allows you, while you're still in the job posting, it allows you to ask someone who works at that company if they'll be willing to write a referral for you to say that you'd be a great fit. It's really good news. I've actually shared this with a couple of people in the last week, and they've said to me, Angela, how is this any different than what's already available on LinkedIn today? So let's start there. On LinkedIn today, there are a couple of functions. One is recommendations, and as you're scrolling down through your LinkedIn profile, you've probably seen those recommendations for your work. That a coworker maybe writes about how great you were when you worked together. I can show you really quickly. I have got some recommendations on my profile, right? They're down here in this section. You've probably seen it before. And then there are also endorsements. Now, endorsements are sort of these skills where, it could be communications, project management, but you have friends or coworkers who come in and essentially kind of give you a thumbs up. Now, this is different. This is private, and it attaches to your actual job application as you're applying for a particular role. So it's really good because you can insert sort of this additional information into the application that may really help you as you're going through the process. So I want to walk you through how to do it. The first thing is you want to look for this little icon at the top that looks like a briefcase, top of the screen in the middle. It says jobs, and you want to click there. It's going to load the job screen. So I'm going to do a sample search to kind of just demonstrate how this works. I'm going to narrow it down to Memphis, Tennessee, which is where I'm located. And it brings up 45,000 results, which is quite a lot. So let me narrow it down to a company where I have quite a few connections, which is FedEx. So I used to work at FedEx years ago, and so it would be a great place for me to get a referral. Let's try this job, Marketing Services Advisor, or Marketing Specialist Advisor, excuse me, API Product Manager. And it looks like it's new, which is kind of exciting because it looks like it was just posted 3 hours ago. So that's really good news, right? You want to be quick as you're applying. But you see there's a couple of options. You've got Save, Easy Apply, and Ask for a Referral. I think from what I've looked at, I think you can do this in a couple different ways. But I'm going to start with the Easy Apply because you have to both apply for the position and you have to ask for the referral. So let me click here on Easy Apply, and it actually brings up this option, Ask for a Referral, and I do want to do that. So let me click, and look, I've got 117 connections at FedEx, so it's perfect. I'm going to scroll down and see who might be a good person to recommend me. I think I'm going to ask my friend Rob. We used to work together years ago. I think Rob would be a great person to recommend me. So I'm going to click Message, and look at this message that just pops up. It's auto-populated. I did not write this message. Hi, Rob. Hope all is well with you. I came across the Marketing Specialist Advisor API Product Manager role at FedEx Services, and I'm interested in applying. Would you be open to sharing my LinkedIn profile with the hiring team so they know about my interest in the role? I'm happy to chat more if you have the time as well. Looking forward to hearing from you. Wow, that sounds super good, right? It's a great pre-written message. I will say though, you need to customize it so that Rob has a little more information, right? Remind this person, in this case Rob, remind Rob how you know each other, that you used to work together on certain projects. Also explain why you're a good fit and why you're interested in this role. This will not only sort of help convince Rob that it's a good idea to recommend you, but it will also give him more information as he writes that recommendation or that referral for this job. So, I think this is great. I'm going to hit send. And the next step, now don't miss this, it says here at the bottom right, there's a blue button that says apply, and you do want to go ahead and apply for this position. So I'm clicking it. You'll notice it brought up another tab in the same browser. So you still have to go through that normal application process. And this particular job had the easy apply as an option, which I love that. So I'm going to hit allow access. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, you can still look over here to the right. It says start application from scratch. You can actually go through the whole process if you want. But I'm going to say allow access. And it's connecting to another system. You can see here. And then it has different choices, and these look kind of tiny on the screen, but it says you need to upload your resume. I'm going to click this one that says upload your resume using LinkedIn. You also have some other options. Select from previous resumes, file upload. There's just a couple different choices. I'm going to say upload your resume using LinkedIn. There we go, and I'm going to click next. Right, and you start filling out this information like what country do you live in, and it starts asking other information, your name, address, city, state, postal code, all this kind of stuff. It's a very typical application process at that point. But I do encourage you to give this a try. I think it could really help with your application process. One thing I would note is that this is not available on every job posting, right? It's only some companies, it's still a pretty new product, and it does need to be a company where you have a connection, right? So it needs to be both a company that's using this feature and a company where you have a connection. So give it a shot, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is angela@copelandcoaching.com. I hope this has been helpful, and good luck with your application.